Hi everyone, so this is my last video for today, and I just wanted to share with you. I tried to make this heart by Bobbin Lace, and I did it on my board, but I can see if you have a flat surface, something like this works, but not on the board. So this is my first attempt on a bobbin laced heart. As you can see, this is the first bow, and then the other one comes here. That is the end of the work. It became, I kind of understood it more when I went up again. As you can see, it is more stiff, and there's more control over the threads and stuff, but there's still a lot to learn about this. It's not just something I'm gonna learn right now, but this is my first attempt, and I think it went okay, but I really want to do it a little bit better. It took me 2 evenings. I think it's something, when I get used to it, I can do in one go. So yeah, yes. Then I wanted to share something else. I went to the second-hand shop that I a part of. I think it's not that. Yeah, I'm volunteering my hours there, and they put things aside to me that they think I can use in private projects and projects for the second-hand shop. So, and I have 2 bags. It was 14 days. I haven't been there, so there's a lot. I haven't looked through it, and I wanted to share it with you. So let's look through it together. It is clothing and some other items. I'm very excited. It's not always something I can use, and sometimes it is. So, okay. Yes, this is a paper flower. Always use that. Then we have a tiny shirt there, but the fabric, the color of the fabric is amazing. And there's these tiny like knots, or I don't know, embroidery in the way they have made the fabric. I'm not quite sure how to use this, because it's a mixture of viscose. Yeah, it's viscose. I don't know how to pronounce it in English, but it's spelled the same. And then we have these pink mother of pearl buttons. So I will cut the pearls off. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do some yo-yo flowers, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do with the rest, because I can't melt them and turn them into flowers. But what I can do is make strips that I can ruffle and stuff. But please come with some ideas if you have any, what you do with viscose. Yes, that was the first one. And then we have this one. This is actually kind of a dress, and it's a large, extra large. We have some kind of eyelets lace down here. We have some here. I think it's a heavy cotton. just gonna look for the mark. But hopefully it will tell me what kind of material it's made out of. And sometimes when it's recycled, you know, when it's placed down there, people cut off the small information tags. So yeah, well, here we have a big zipper that can be used. I'm pretty sure this is a heavy cotton, stiff heavy cotton. It can be used on book covers, on how to say, boxes, on something like that. I can stamp on it because it is so flat, and so it will still, when I rip it, because it's cotton, it will fray easy. So yeah. And then we have this one. I'm not quite sure when I'm gonna use this for. Of course I could just use it as an apron, but we have a bit of homemade embroidery on it. Yes, and you can see it's been sewn by hand, so it's probably a homemade piece that they had to do in, for example, school or something like that. At some point it has had a hole in it. I'm really not working with green, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna use it for. Maybe I'm always doing like flags for the second-hand shop, for the outside of the shop, but I'm not sure what I'm actually gonna use this one for. Then we have this one. This is also an apron with two small pockets, homemade embroidery. Can you see those? Yeah, pockets. And then we have this etching on it. It's a beautiful blue. Again, I'm not sure what to use it for. Any ideas, I will be very happy. Everything is very dusty and some of it still smells because I haven't washed it yet, so yeah. Then we have this one. It's a child's shirt. It's 9 to 10 years. If there's no holes in it, I think I'm gonna give it to Frederikke until she has either put stains on it or it's broken, and then I will cut it up. We have this beautiful etching. It's a soft cotton, this one. There is a bit of lace, something with a whole embroidery, and then 2 layers here, and then something similar up here. So I'm not sure if I think she will use it first, and then I will cut it afterwards. Then we have this one. This is a very light and soft cotton. The buttons here is, yes, it's mother of pearl. It's one of the black ones or dark ones. We have a teeny tiny embroidery trim here. We have something on the edge and on the pocket here, but I don't know. They fray very nicely and make shabby etching if I rip it, but I'm not sure what to use that much white fabric. But come up with some ideas and let's see. Then we have this skirt, and it's actually real leather skirt with a zipper, and we have some image here. It's actually pretty nice. It could be awesome on a book cover, on a journal cover, I think. And then inside there's the lining. The lining is amazing for melted flowers. The size is something. The size is a 36. It's from a company called Kaffe on Danish. It originally cost $18.99, 1,899 Danish kroners. That is, you have to divide it into 6.5 or something like that, and then you get the dollars. So very expensive. If anyone wants to pay for the shipping and you really want this, I will gladly send it. I'm not quite sure how much it is for weight. We can see. Let's see. I can just put it in a plastic bag and send it. Oh, yeah, it's $15 in shipping. If you would like some this one, it's $15. It's like normally I don't sell the things like that I get, but if you like it, you can pay for shipping. I'm not gonna do journals, I think, with a real leather cover. I'm not that good yet, so yeah. But that is $15 in shipping. Then we got this amazing gold. I think it is a skirt. It is. It is the size 42. That is the large. But as you can see, it's a gold. I don't know if it's it has this shade of gray to it. It makes excellent flowers, I think. If it's not it's a nylon. Yay! Nylon and polyester. So I can make a ton of flowers out of this. So I will do that. Yes. And this one, I'm thinking I'm cutting it up as trims, and it's gonna be this size. Yes. And then we have this. I'm not sure what to use this for. It's elastic, so I can't melt it really. I have a bit of like this elastic tool kind of thing. In black we have some, I think it's like a nylon, like a stocking or something like that. It's very stiff, but it's still elastic. And then it has this image on it. So yeah, I don't know if this is a stain or if it is batik, colored brown one underneath. I think it is, because we have something here again, and up here and here. So I'm pretty sure, or is it? It could also be somebody who has tried to iron it and it went very wrong because it looks like an iron here. So maybe, not sure. So yeah, well, I'm not gonna use this one. So, and since it doesn't has all the glimmer, but it's like these images, it has like a velvet to it, but on this area it's worn. It's not there yet anymore. So this one would actually be thrown out, and I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna save anything of it. I am gonna waste it because I don't use that kind of material in the way that I do. Then we have something new here. There's still a tag on it, 50 Danish kroners. That is $8, I think. So we have this. It's missing one of these ones, and yeah, I could sew that on hand, but when we are in the second-hand shop, it is again something that is just gonna be thrown out. I will take off the trim here and use that. I'm not sure about this, maybe not. The fabric here has a lovely shade, color is perfect, but I'm not liking the lines. It's a bit boring, I think. So yeah, the size of this is a medium, and it's of course having the same here on the etching. Then we have something that has been broken, I think. Yes, this one has been, yes, it is broken. You can see the elastic is here, so that's why I got it. But what is the right way and wrong way? Okay, so the lining in here has like a cheesecloth. It's very thin. It's cotton and it will work like cheesecloth. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take this out. It has a little bit of shade of pink, as you can see here. We have this one that's also cotton, but it's very soft and light. Maybe a bag of some sort. I can use this on the outer fabric because it's not strong enough for inner fabric, because it will get holes very easily. It has some stains, I can see. I don't know if you can see there's some pattern on it. These ones, it's like a flower of some sort, but I'm not quite sure how to use this yet. But I like the color. It matched the shabby chic style. It could be tea stained a little bit, or maybe avocado dyed, so it gets a little bit more color. Then we have this one. This is actually something I got from my daughter, but this is elastic. It could be, I think I'm just gonna make a hairband, or that is too small. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use this one. Maybe I could cut it up and use it just, I don't know, for a bracelet or something. A elastic around a journal, maybe. I'm not sure yet. And then we got this. I cut this off a shirt. There was also some holes on the top here, the top part. This one works very well when you tea dye it. The tool underneath and this one, it gets two shades of the tea, so that works so well. I think the last one that I did of this kind of material, it became almost like a golden color. Really, really beautiful. Then we have this one that I'm not crazy about. Oh my god, a butterfly. A huge, huge butterfly and two palms or flowers. I think it's a homemade. I don't know. It's definitely not my color. Too bright. So yeah, I don't know. Any ideas? Come with them, please. Then we have more and more of this one. This one is intact. What size is this? This is a 32, but it's very, very small. It's a very, very small shirt. So yeah. And then the other bag. Let's see what's inside. Oh. It is sometimes the most fun things I get. Okay, something a bit different. So what did we get here? This one has been taken off of something, probably one of the dresses. So there's a these from the, I don't know if it's the 50s or the 70s, but it's like beaded pearl trims or necklaces. I remember my grandmother had some of these. So yeah. Then we have, what is this? Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so that's where somebody is taking me off of. Okay, there is this red dress. I don't know if this is something someone else has, like, is it a homemade dress? No. It's actually fancy from US. Oh, beautiful beads. Many of the rhinestones is off, but there's a lot of these beautiful beads. I will show you a heart that I've just watched a tutorial on. But it's a lot of buttons or from a bracelet or something like that. But there's missing a lot of the bling pieces. So maybe in my stash I have some. There's a big piece here. Right, it's probably broken from this one. So I will take this off, and then there was like these pieces, and this one. This one is totally broken, but if I can get the stone out, I think I'm gonna work with that. I have this piece also. Not sure. I think it comes from the other dress. Maybe I can save some of it, but it's really broken. and the glass beads is also broken. Maybe. I'm not a miracle worker, but should we see the other dress? Okay, so that is one part here. So it's a DIY project. The red sequence here I don't use at all. I'm probably gonna take the silver one off. I can take them off if anyone wants them, so you can use them on projects if you like. Let's see. This material I can make into flowers without any problem. The inside is also a nylon. I can also use that for flowers. This one is, we'll call it empty. It's not empty, but there is no decoration on this side. I don't think there's more. I think somebody has taken it apart and didn't finish it and just throw it to secondhand shop. So there's a lot of this kind of material and stuff, so yeah. And then I will salvage as much as I can from this one. Yes. Then this one, that catch my eye. I love this color. I'm not wearing this color, but the material, and it's like this peach. But the outer one I can use. This one I use normally for lining in bags and stuff. It's very strong and it's easy to work with when I'm doing lining in bags. So yeah. Then we have this one. I'm not sure what it is. It's very stained. It's actually very nasty. But we do have some images here with flowers. It's machine made. I'm not sure I'm gonna use it. I think it's something I'm just gonna wash and see if the stains go out. If it does, I don't think it will. It looked like something that's like tomato or something like that. It's really not been washed. We get a lot of things that's not been washed before they put it secondhand. So yeah. This one, I think it's a homemade. I don't know if it smells. I can't really smell it right now. I think I will just put it up to the birds and stuff. There's some things I really do not use again, because it's just been a little bit of damp. It's I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna use this one. I think I will donate that to the rabbits or the birds outside. So yeah. The last piece is this one. This is a dress. Just see how long. It's a large. So we have a top part here. Actually, I'm not very crazy about the beads. The seed beads I like, but I have a ton. this embroidery could be to a handbag of some sort. I won't waste it, but I love the material here. It's cotton and it has all this embroidery on it. It's machine embroidered. We have this one where there's a lot of flowers. So the small flowers can be cut out, or I could use the whole trim. I just need to take the sewing line here. That's the only place where it's been stitched. Yes. It is also with pearls on the back. So these ones are wooden beads. And these ones are mother of pearl in a brown. Not in a gold, but in a brown. We have some sequins, and there was some seed beads, black, silver, gold and silver. Yes, so I'm probably just gonna keep this simple part, take out the trim, take off the pearls, or keep the pearls on until I'm gonna use it. Maybe cut out the flowers and use those separately. I'm not sure right now how I'm gonna look at this, but I need to take everything apart. First I need to wash everything and then I will take it apart. The red dresses I'm really not sure about. I can make the flowers, but I don't use red flowers normally in my projects, so I can put them on a hairpiece and then put it back to the secondhand shop, see if they can sell it for, normally they price it at 5 kroners, and that is 75 cents, and it takes a lot of time to make the flowers, so you know, I have to consider that. Do I spend my time on that, or will I just waste it? So yeah. Yes, but I think I'm gonna take all of this off and put it in a bag, put it on my Facebook. If anyone wants the red big sequins here, just say so. It's very heavy to ship like this because it has all the batting in it and it's sewn to the batting, so I need to take it off. I need to look at this, how much is broken, how much time am I gonna use on taking it apart, what kind of quality is it. So yeah, there's a lot to consider when I get these bags. So as you can see, it's totally different what I get. Sometimes I look through it before I take everything home because it's easier to get rid of it there instead of here. But yes, but everything needs to be washed and then I can look through it in the weekend instead. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like to see some of these videos. If you don't, please comment too and say, oh, don't show that again. If there's anything you're looking for, I can keep an eye out for the items. I don't know if you have seen chiffon, button and pearls and buttons, here on YouTube. I just sent her a happy mail. I do some of the tassels. The white long tassels is on my Facebook. The ones with the flower on it is not. But I can make some. And mention I got the flower sequence on eBay. I can send you a link. The first pink ones I got was from Nola Harris here on YouTube. She also has a Facebook where she's selling some of the finds that she's getting. Yes. If I put something like this that I get for free from the secondhand shop, I will normally only take shipping, but something like this, maybe $1 or $2, and then it will be donated to the secondhand shop. I'm not keeping the money for myself when it's items from them, even though something like this will just be thrown out. Yes, I don't think there's more. I will link down below Nola Harris Facebook group. I will link my own Facebook group. I will what will I link down below? I don't know anymore. I don't think I will link more. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I know it's a slow video, and I'm sorry about that. You can always, if you see the reel, you know, the I don't remember what it's called, but you can speed up the video to 1.5. Normally I do that so I can watch more videos in one go or in one evening. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.